1 lap to go at Talladega.
Top O'Dine came across the line in 14th spot, restarted in 27th, already up to 14th, and he's fanning out to the outside now.
Here comes Mike Skinner in the second line. Johnny Benson moves up. Skinner moves up higher. Mark Martin is going to try to block as they go down the backstretch.
Look at Top O'Dine right out against the wall.
Top O'Dine moved up. He made it into the top 10. He's running 3 wide.
Whoa, there they go.
There they go. Mike Wallace into the wall. And Derek Cope gets almost upside down into the wall. The caution is going to come out. The checkered is going to fly. Mark Martin out in front of the field as they come out of turn number 4. And Mark Martin will win at Talladega.
Yeah, the caution flag is out. It doesn't matter if Mike Skinner drives by him or not. This race is over, and Mark Martin has won again.
Wow. Todd Bodine may have just made it up into the top 5 at the end of that race.
See all the Derek Cope had such a great run going after overcoming that flat left rear tire. Hard contact there. Top of your screen, that's Mike Wallace, the guy Chevrolet. He's climbing out. He made some hard contact against the outside wall and the inside wall.
Man, you just had to know that if they had made it, it would have just been luck. Because when you get to that point, none of these guys are going to let off the gas. They're going to try to get all they can get.
Mike Wallace is out of the number 15. That's him walking across the grass infield.
They're tending to Derek Cope there.
Derek Cope almost upside down in that truck.
Here comes Derek out of that truck.
That's great to see. See Derek getting out of that truck. We already saw Mike Wallace walking away from his truck. Great job with Talladega, not only on this repaving job, safer barrier all the way around the corners of this racetrack. That's why these guys are able to walk away like they are after such hard hits.
What a tough day for Derek Cope.
Now NASCAR's got to try to figure all this out.
Well, and at the end of the race, to determine the finishing positions, not only will they use the loops, but they will use video to make sure to determine right when the caution came out, where everyone was running, and that is how they will figure out the scoring for the end of this race.
And because of the action, you know we got a lot of cameras. There's cameras everywhere. We're not going to miss
all over this bunch.
We're not going to miss anything. Let's see what happens. Skinner gets into the back of Mike Wallace.
Gets in the right rear corner and turns him up in the outside wall. Derek Cope, it looked like he got hit from behind by Todd Bodine. And I'm telling you, Michael, it looks like Todd Bodine is running 4th.
Take a look at this.
Gets hit by the 9, knocks him up into Johnny.
Look at these. They're 5 wide right now.
But the wreck didn't happen because of that.
That was Todd Bodine who got into the 40.
Todd Bodine got into the 40 of Derek Cope, just as the 5 of Mike Skinner got into the 15 of Mike Wallace.
I think Todd Bodine was 4th.
I think Todd Bodine finished 4th in this race.
Unbelievable. Todd Bodine getting penalized, goes all the way to the back, and then potentially could finish 4th in this race.
There's another shot here.
What about this glob? There's 2 things that happened. Todd Bodine turned the 40, and Mike Skinner turned the 15.
Totally separate. Those 2 incidents were totally separate within about 30 feet of each other.
And they did exactly the same thing. They got into the right rear quarter panel of the trucks they were racing.
Now, could that be, and we haven't even talked about the fact that Mark Martin has won this race, his 5th win, but could that be, I mean, can it be a penalty for Todd Bodine?
Well, it's the last lap. I don't think you'll see a penalty, but certainly over-aggressive driving by both those guys on the last lap.
Skinner and Bodine.
If there's such a thing as that, is there?
But we talked about it the whole race. These guys really used their heads this entire race. We got down to the very last lap here. Watch this. This is what Dennis Setzer saw here. They're 5 wide right in front of him.
But listen, Dennis, wow, did you see Derek Cope's truck?
Wow.
That looked like something from Twister.
Flying right next to him.
Watch this.
Take a look at this real time. Now they're coming down the backstretch.
They fan out. They're at least 5 wide right here. Mike Skinner's going to make some contact with Mike Wallace first. Oh, we broke the camera.
We'll have to get that fixed for tomorrow.
Thumper will take care of it.
Now we need to freeze it right there. Try to figure out who finished where.
NASCAR is doing
NASCAR
exactly
will
that.
do that. NASCAR will do that. Remember, NASCAR will look at whatever they can available to them to determine finishing position. If this